Welcome my fellow creators. In this video I'm going to show you how to build a downwards facing triple piston extender that is also expandable. If you want a version of this that faces sideways, you can check out my video on that in the top right hand corner. It is quite a simple design that uses 4 lines of redstone to power the 3 sticky pistons. If the lever is off, we can see that the contraption is in the extended phase. Sadly, a piston on one side is needed for updating the bottom pistons when fully extended. If we now power the lever, we can see the fast retracting sequence that is without any quirks and doesn't take long at all. Sadly, you cannot let this design spit out the blocks, therefore you need to use another design if that is what you need. Now let's move on to the tutorial. I've already set up the platform that we need to build this, and I'm going to go with 5 blocks that are going to be extended, and these are marked by the iron blocks. We also need a extra 3x3 for the control circuit. So these are the resources that we need for each slice. So 3 sticky pistons, a iron block which just indicates the block that goes down, a normal ceiling block which has to be opaque and full, so no upside down slabs, then 4 redstone and 3 blocks of your choice for the redstone. Then we also need some resources for the control circuit, which is 1 stick piston, a normal piston, a hopper, then 13 observers, 1 lever, that's 1 too much, 6 repeaters, 3 redstone dust, 2 torches, and a redstone lamp. We also need some blocks, but I have them in an unspecified amount. We're going to start by placing in the lines. So first we want to place in the sticky pistons. For that, just rip out the iron blocks for a moment, then go up 3 and place in the sticky pistons going down just like this next to each other. After that we can place in the iron blocks once more and start with the lines of redstone, and these are going to be going on the ceiling blocks right next to the iron blocks, then a line right here, 1 block above that, and then we just have to have lines above the lines that we placed in before so that we can access each block. So we can power that block, that block, that block, and this block, which is enough to power all of the stick pistons, as they will be here, here, and here when extended, and we're just going to butt power them. If you don't know what butt powering is it is powering it like this, so not directly next to it but one up, and if it retracts it will temporarily have pistons here and here, so we can power all of the pistons that we need to. Now we are going to start with the control circuit, and this is quite easy even though the resources may seem daunting. And we're going to start by placing in a block right here, and this is going to be our input block, then a torch powering the upper line and a torch on the other side, and I can just place in a lever for now. So do that. After that we're going to place in another block just below the torch and have a redstone dust on top of it. This redstone dust is going to go through a block and then power a repeater on a observer. So this repeater has to be on 2 ticks and the observer has to face towards the line, just like this. After that we're going to take a 2 tick output from that line that we just powered into a block and another repeater set on 1 tick. This is going to go into another block powering the bottom line, and also a single redstone dust that should be round like this. which is then going to go into a block right here. And then we just need to grab another steel piston and place it just next to that, so that it extends next to it. This should update the blocks right here, and that's what this piston is for, just updating the bottom pistons. After that, we have to place in a normal piston just on top of it, going up to update it, because it's also being butt powered. And if you're butt powered, we need to update the piston. Now we can take out some more observers, which we're going to now use a lot of. So place in one observer facing down and then a second one, just like this. This should go face down to the 1-tick repeater, and then take an output with another observer right here. This should also power the middle line, as you can see through the observer. And then we place in a 3-tick repeater right here. It should not be powered, just like this. After that, we are going to take another observer and face it sideways, going into the upper middle line with a 2-tick delay, just like this. And on top of that, a 4-tick repeater that has a output with a observer going into a hopper and a observer going into the top line. Next, we're going to place in a observer on the other side, so that they should be facing each other, and then a observer going down, powering this one. Lastly, we want to activate this once more, and for that, place in 2 observers going down, a observer going sideways, and a observer facing upwards. This is going to go into a block powering this redstone dust. We can now try it by simply pulling the lever, and as you can see, it retracts, and if we pull the lever again, it will extend fully. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 blocks. And as I said before, you have to have this block because it won't update without it, which I can show now. So it won't work at all. That is why we need the piston there. And it will do some funky movement, as you can see right there, but there's nothing you can do about it. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you could follow the tutorial well and have learned something. For more redstone and warrior, subscribe to my channel, that way you can get notified of every new upload. For some discussion, check out my Discord channel, where we talk about redstone and warriors. Anyways, I hope to see you in the next one.